A luxury romantic hotel on the edge of the Italian lakes. A new car to drive, what could be better? Except it's February, it's cold, it's misty, and it's raining. Of course, everybody thinks the Mini MPV is a new sector in the motor industry, but nothing's further from the truth. In fact, the first Mini MP came out in the mid-1950s here in Italy with the Fiat 600 Multipla. The Daihatsu YRV is the latest example of the genre. Daihatsu says YRV stands for Young Recreational Vehicle. The fact that the front seats fold flat forward and the rear seats fold flat back to make a double bed indicates the sort of recreational use the young might make of it. The press release describes the YRV as having the interior space of a Golf inside the external dimensions of a Fiesta-sized car, and they also point out it's very, very close in external dimensions to the Audi A2, but there the similarity ends. This is not an Audi by any stretch of the imagination, but of course it is £4,000 cheaper. The 1.3 litre engine does give it a fair amount of punch. 110 miles an hour, almost maximum speed, a 0 to 60 figure around about 10 seconds, and a claimed 55 miles to the gallon, but not all at the same time. They've avoided having a low-spec entry-level car, but there's 3 versions, £1,000 separating each, and you get ABS and electronic brake force distribution, and different airbags and CD player according to the spec you choose. But even this base model is pretty well equipped. As you'd expect from the compact dimensions, relatively handy little car. It seems to hold the road quite well, it goes well, it's easy to drive. What more can you say about this class of Japanese car? It's not the most stylish little box on the road. Daihatsu make much of the double wedge line to the side windows, but it's hardly an earth-shattering shape. Prices, well, $9,500 for the entry car, $10,500 with air conditioning, ABS and alloys, and $11,500 with automatic and CD. It's not cheap, especially since opposition from the majors, Ford, Vauxhall, Fiat and Renault, are all offering such fiercely competitive deals at the moment. It's quite comfortable, the noise levels aren't excessive, it's quite well trimmed, nice choice of material inside. Goes on sale in March, and there's a turbo version coming later on in the year with 140 brake horsepower. That should be quite fun. As you'd expect for this kind of vehicle, the rear seating is flexible to say the least. Reasonable legroom with the seat in this position, or you can slide it right forward to give you much more leg space, and because you're so high in the vehicle you still get reasonable amount of legroom anyway. The tailgate opens really high for a little car so you don't bang your head. A neat tray in the luggage compartment with these extensions to make sure your luggage is on a flat surface, and underneath the tray, well, oddment stowage, so you can put the odd bottle in it, and the spare wheel underneath. Unfortunately, a space saver, which I hate. I wish they'd give us a full-size spare. Daihatsu say that they anticipate the YRV will make up 30% of all their sales next year. These sort of prices, they could well be right.